All right, everybody, welcome to another edition of the Power Lead System Thursday night internet marketing training. My name is Franco. Let me make sure everything is working, audio, video. I'll be right back. I'm just going to head on over to the page that you are on, and here we go, and make sure, that it's working, and cancel the echo. There we go. So audio is working, video is working. Good stuff, good stuff. Welcome, everybody. Rich, Sandra, Wanda, what's up? How are you guys doing? Great, great. All right, so this page is working. Let me go on screen share. I got a ton of content to share with you, some really exciting stuff, but I've got some good news first. So what I'm gonna do is, how's everybody tonight? You guys doing good? You have a little cup of coffee? You ready? Are you ready? We're gonna dive deep into the abyss of Power Lead System tonight, and you're gonna love it. So here we go. Let me run off to screen share so I can share my screen here. Hold on one second. There we go. Share my screen. Present to everybody. Voila. All right, so we are on this beautiful page, and I'm going to show you how to replicate this page right now and how to promote your list into it and get some sales. So first, though, let me show you something cool. We're going to be talking about creating your own funnels today. I'm going to walk you through exactly where to master learning this stuff, where to learn it. Hey, what's going on here? So yeah, I am sharing my screen. You guys do see me, right? All right, because my little blue light here on the camera didn't turn on for me. So I just want to make sure in the comments, please let me know that you can see my screen. We have video, we have audio. Just type it in really quick. Yes, video, yes. Video, yes. Yes, video. Video, yes. Let me know, Ann. Video, yes. All right, great. Great, guys. Just making sure. I don't want to start rambling here for a half hour with no video. Okay, good. So we're good. Let me go off to this page again. So I'm going to share with you guys how to create your own funnels today, okay, and how to master doing this. But before we do that, let me get some preliminary information first out of the way on this PowerPoint. Let me go to slideshow. Let's go to slideshow and show people where to get the recordings and how to replicate your own page. If you're already a member of Power Lead System, you want to learn how to have your own page that we're on right now. It makes people sales. It trains people's teams. It's really, really productive. We call it the Thursday training page, and you can have your very own of this page. Let me show you exactly where to find the recordings of all of our lessons too, so that you can catch up. Okay, so welcome to Thursday Training Power Lead System Internet Marketing Training. And that's me, but it's about you all day, every day here. So let me show you how to get all the recordings so that you can catch up on our training. And the reason I say that is because up until tonight, we've really covered every single thing that you can do to start getting traffic into your business, generating leads, and closing sales. We've gone through everything in the last 10 weeks. So now we're getting into mastering the system itself and how to use the Power Lead System in personal, customized ways to create your own pages. But all of the basic stuff you need to start making money is in our recorded lesson. Matter of fact, we should probably bottle the first 10 weeks of this training course and make it an additional course that people have to buy so that they can value it, because there's some really valuable stuff. We start you from the beginning and leading all the way up to tonight. You learn some really profitable strategies that make you keep it simple. So here's how to find recordings and replicate this page, okay? The very first thing I'm going to point you to is the link, promotethursdaytraining.com. Every single time that Power Lead System admin, whether it's Neil or Michael, whoever sends that email out to everybody to invite you to this training, they have that link in there, Promote Thursday Training. And in it, it drives you to 2 tutorial videos that show you, number one, how to make your own replication of this page. So you have your own page to invite people to in your follow-up process. Number two, it teaches you in another tutorial little video how to email your list an email invitation that's already been written for you. Just click, send, and you can get people to this training, which trains your team and generates sales because your teammates show up and your prospects show up. Step-by-step instructions are there, and that's represented by the picture up at the top left. Up at the top left, you're going to learn how to create your own version of this page, including a lead capture page that you see there in the picture in the middle. And then, of course, the picture all the way to the right is a picture of this exact page that we're on right now. Now, if you haven't done that yet, but you want a generic universal link where you can invite your prospects to attend this training, but because you haven't created your own version of this page yet, you can always use the second link. Thursdaytraining.com is exactly like this, only when people click the blue button, it opens up a universal generic page that simply says, great, we'd love for you to start your 7-day free trial, get back to your sponsor, get back to the person who invited you here and use their link. So it's a very safe link to use if you don't have your own already set up, okay? Now next, we want to show you the YouTube channel where all of these recordings are archived, and it's really easy to get there. You can go direct to YouTube and look for, in quotations, just search YouTube for Neil Guess. You'll find Neil's channel. That's where we keep, the only two types of videos we keep on that channel are our Wednesday Power Lead System Overview Hangout and our Thursday night training. That's it. You can see that represented by the picture on the left. On the right is another quicker way that you can get to them. If you log into your Power Lead System back office and then you click on training, log into your training center. It looks exactly like the picture on the right. And then see up at the top menu bar in the tabs there, it starts with, on the left-hand side, it starts with home and then schedule and then replays. Click on replays, and that's exactly what you'll see. The recorded trainings, you cannot miss it. It's the only link there. It says watch Google Hangout replays. Click here, and that takes you to that YouTube channel too, okay? And again, the way we've done these trainings, this class is like an ongoing college class in internet marketing. And so every week builds on top of the prior week's activity, so you can stack these ideas and these skill sets together. So you want to go back to the beginning and start with lesson number 1 and then just watch them. They're 1 hour each week. We give you free internet marketing training. Again, you can invite your prospects to review these, and you can invite your team as well. Okay, so now you can also, on that training page, on the other tab that says schedule, when you click on schedule, then you can see all of our training hangouts that we put on the calendar. And that includes Monday trainings, Tuesday trainings, Wednesday, the open house overview hangout, and then Thursday is tonight, internet marketing training night. Okay, so you can get to the schedule of training there and plug in. And even if you're a 7-day free trial member, you still get access to that Power Lead System Training Center. Very, very powerful. So what I want to do is I'm going to ask you to do the same thing. I'm going to come off this really quick, and just so I can turn off Skype, because my Skype is going to be blowing up and I don't want any distractions. Let me quit Skype. There we go. Let me go to the current slide, back to the slideshow. And there we go. All right, good. Good, good, good. So let's continue. So new session tonight. What are we going to talk about? I'm going to give you an idea. I'm going to implant an idea in your mind on how simple and how fun it is to begin to create your own pages. I'm going to show you to the extreme how to create your own marketing funnel. I'm going to show you the process. I don't have to show you the step-by-steps because those are already in your training center. I'm just going to show you an example of an idea, and when you get an idea of how quickly you can replicate an existing page and just refine it a little bit, change the branding, change the background image, maybe add an additional little presentation tutorial to it, and you are good to go. I'm going to show you the 3 main pages that make a replication-friendly marketing funnel for your team. How to create leads and prospects on demand by creating your own marketing funnels with Power Lead System. How about that, right? So let's go through a bigger concept though. And this one, we'll just itemize it as 2 steps to making big money on the internet. You want to make big money on the internet? The way to begin making money is to use a funnel that converts sales, a marketing system that creates sales. how to make big money on the internet is to share that funnel with a sales team, an affiliate team, and have them get success with it, making you override passive cash flow from their activities. Okay, so 2 steps to making big money online. The big money, the back end big money, the legacy money is number 1, use funnels that create sales, and number 2, help your teammates do the same thing. Funnels that replicate. With Power Lead System, you have right now, if you're a member, gold member, you have complete access to building and sharing unlimited sales and marketing systems. Pretty cool, right? So let me show you your system so that it's replication friendly. Must have step number 3 on this slide. Number 1, obviously, you want a good lead capture page to convert traffic into leads. You want a good, number 2, sales and presentation pages so that you can convert leads to sales. And then where you make the big money is make sure that your teammates have what I call a setup page so that it's easy and fast for them to replicate and get traffic to those pages so that your team can replicate and duplicate. It's really that simple. And we give you all of the tools inside of PLS to do that. So with that said, let me go over and show you today. Okay, today's mainly a field trip. So I'm going to get rid of this PowerPoint. And what I want to do, I want to show you the concept, and I want to show you where to get the training where you can create your own. Here's another hidden lesson you're going to learn today, though. Did you know that if you have a page or a marketing system, a multiple page system like what I'm about to show you, that even by having just one of them, you can create your own by just making a copy of those pages and putting them together to create your own edited, personal, customized sales funnel, right? I'm going to show you exactly how I came up with this idea just a few nights ago. Actually, I've had the idea in my head for a while. I'm a veteran, so I came up with the idea that I wanted to create a veteran-specific marketing funnel so that I can attract other veterans to my team, right? I know the language, I live the life, I love working with my brothers and sisters that have served. So I thought, hey, how cool can it be to get some targeted posts out there with my blog and on Facebook and social media, Twitter, YouTube videos, share information that like-minded people, like in the veterans groups, in the veterans movement, like-minded people are attracted to, and segue into a system where we can lock arms and build Power Lead System together and build a team full of veterans. How cool is that, right? We can go help other veterans to learn how to create their own business and make their own money on the internet, right? To be more self-sufficient. And so anyway, obviously this is an angle or a perspective, a marketing perspective that anybody can take in pretty much any home-based business. So I had the idea and I was like, how am I going to put this together? So let me show you really quick how you can do this. And what I'm about to show you here, this funnel that I created it as a teaching tool as well, because the only thing it's promoting is Power Lead System itself. So it's very friendly, and as a gift, I'm going to give you the share code so you can do whatever you want with it, and change it so that you have a template that you can make your own. You can make some changes to it, and there you go. Okay, and I'm going to connect you to further detailed specific training that is already in our training center where you can go to learn how to create your own systems from scratch. But I'm going to shortcut you and give you the top 3 important pages on how to put these together so that as you go through the training, you already have a vision in your head of what a good system looks like. Okay, what you need, what you don't need. You can always make these as complicated as you want, but I like to keep stuff simple. So anyway, here is a lead capture page design. And it was born from an existing capture page that I used to promote Power Lead System. All I did is I changed the words in the offer a little bit to really emphasize veterans. And obviously, I changed the background image, right? You want to see the one that I got it from? Here's where I started. Okay, I already have a funnel, and I call it, let's see, this one. So let me show you this funnel. read the headline there, tidal wave cash system. And again, this only promotes Power Lead System itself. So there we go. So tidal wave cash system, right inside, I show you a $500 per day system that you can start using today to create leads and online daily cash to fill your pockets. Watch the video, blah, 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 and they enter their email and they click the button to get to the presentation, right? So now I had my idea of, hey, I want to create a funnel branded towards the veterans movement. And so I came up with this lead capture page. But what I did is I first created in the back office, I clicked to create a copy of this lead capture page. And so everything you're going to see was created from this funnel that I already had, right? And so now let me show you the funnel I created that's targeting the veterans movement. So it starts with a lead capture page, right? And then it goes to a presentation page, which is, did I open that one too? Nope. Is it this one? Yeah. So it goes into a presentation. So from the capture page, let me show you the 3 pages. Lead capture page. Okay. Collect leads there, shoot traffic into that. And then after they opt in and they click the Get Instant Access button, they go to the presentation, which is this. And I'm going to show you where this came from. Same thing. I'm using the same background. I created, now here's where you have to get a little bit creative, okay? I use simple PowerPoints where I put images on them to walk them through the idea, the concept. And I recorded this little PowerPoint as my own video and put it up on YouTube. And I use that as an introduction video on an existing sales page that I already had. But I just changed the background image to veteran format, right? Veteran background image. And then from there, they go down and they see a headline and the video to Power Lead System right here, the program, right? And then I show them some graphics of the actual product line. And then this was an existing funnel that I was using anyway. Here's the compensation plan video, right? But this could be anything you want. It could be weight loss. It could be Herbalife. It could be vacation deals. It could be whatever you want, okay? So just know that the cool thing is once you have it once, you can make a copy and you can create your own pages with slight edits and tweaks. So after they go through the whole sales presentation here, I also created a follow-up email campaign so they get a veteran perspective in the follow-up email letters that also is completely replicated to my team, so they don't have to write any emails unless they want to. And so anyway, as they get through the presentation to buy this program from this page, then they buy it here, right? Obviously, start their 7-day free trial there, converts into a paid membership after 7 days, you know, our usual standard offer. But under there, I put in another little graphic here that tells my teammate and their prospects, hey, get your system. After your purchase, click below to get a marketing system exactly like this one. Click the button, right? And I included this because the third page, in my opinion, is the most important page. You can't just sell people. You have to give them a page that shows them how to replicate your system, right? And so this, when they click on this button, it goes to the setup page, which is the third page in this micro funnel. You can have a lot of pages in a funnel, but these are the 3 main pages: lead capture page, presentation page that closes the sale, and then a page to send your buyers so that they can set it up without having you on the phone for 3 hours, you know? So this way, after they buy, they can send their people, right? They can set it up and make sales, and then their new buyers, they can send them to their own. It's linked into their funnel. So it's kind of like you have a robotic and artificial intelligence kind of sponsor page here that says, okay, you're here. Veterans 500 system setup, follow these step-by-step instructions to set up your Veterans 500 funnel. And I'm going to show you how I cloned this from another funnel, like I said, that I was using, right? And so anyway, leading right up to tonight's training, right up to tonight's class, I've been actually working on this afternoon. So what's cool is I'm not even done with it. So I can show you how it looks as I'm just about a couple of videos shy of completely finishing this. So anyway, I showed you the lead capture page. I showed you the sales presentation page. Now look at what I was finishing up here. And I created the emails. I'm going to show you those inside of the back office right now to show you the email campaign. Okay. So anyway, on this setup page, look at what I do. And I learned this because some great marketers, including Neil Guest, the founder, I just learned it from our own training in the training center. So I wanted to show you how other people use our existing training to actually take action and create our own pages. And I did nothing different than what Neil Guest teaches in that training session. I'm going to show you that to cap off tonight. I'm going to plug you into that. Okay. So anyway, but let me show you a finished product. So Veterans 500, this is a step-by-step system on how to replicate the page. And so I just created a quick little 7-minute orientation where I basically do exactly what I've just done. I walk the new buyer, the new affiliate teammate right through, and I show them, hey, listen, you just bought. I'm going to show you how to set up the system. Let me show you what the system entails first. The lead capture page, the follow-up email campaign, the sales presentation video page, and the setup page. It's one funnel, and in the videos below, I'm going to show you exactly step-by-step how to replicate it right now in the next 30 minutes, even if you're brand new with no experience. All right, so that's what the first video, basically just an intro, tells them what we're about to do. Okay, then they scroll down to the next video and look at what happens. Step number 1, obviously, is get Power Lead System. If they have not already bought it, because maybe they're just, clicking and clicking and clicking and just checking stuff out and just curious, then this button, if they're really sold by now and go, wow, they're going to help me set this all up. This is great. Well, then we have another call to action button that leads them to your order page right here, where it's a step number 1, get Power Lead System, click on this button. And the way we design and code these is so that when you replicate this, taking these step-by-steps, when you replicate it, when your prospect clicks on the button, they go to your order page for Power Lead System. There's no coding, no programming you have to do when it's a good funnel that was set up correctly, right? So they just click on the button, and if you set it up correctly, it goes right to your order page. So that's cool. Now, step number 2 then begins to walk them through. Step number 2 is buy a domain name inside of your Power Lead System. And a couple of tips on domain names is, number 1, you want to make them easy to spell for people, and you want to make them easy to remember, right? Keep it simple, easy to spell, easy to remember, knock yourself out. For example, the one I created here is all sitting on top of the domain I got, simplefreedomveterans.com. So you can create joesmithveteransystem.com, joesmithveteranbusiness.com, whatever you wanted to do. If this was your idea and you wanted to create your own version of this, you can come up with a creative, simple to remember and simple to spell domain name, and you buy that inside of the system. And then a quick little 3-minute video teaches them how to log into Power Lead System, click on the domain name button and buy their domain name, and then keep going to the next video. Okay. Then the next video, check this out. It says step number 3, add your affiliate links to the system. There's a couple of things that you're going to see that this funnel does, and depending on how you build yours and where you point people, you may need to have new members input certain affiliate links or Facebook link or whatever inside of the Power Lead System back office, so that your coding can pick up that data for them, and they don't have to code or program anything. These buttons are automatically set as long as they enter the proper links in the proper location in the back office. And I'll show you where that happens. But anyway, so I'm going to give you the share code anyway, so you can click around on your own version of it and see how I set it up and use this as a model. And then all you got to do is to rebrand it. If you're in a travel deal, you just change the background image to travel, and you make a couple of these little tutorial videos. You see exactly how simple they are. They're like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever. Show people how to do each little step in the process. So for example, on this one, I show them how to get to the getting started page, how to click on the link that says companies you promote section, and how to copy and paste their direct link to the PLS checkout page and their direct link to Facebook. right? Now I show you in this video how to do that. And once they enter their little links in the system, then the coding is already done for them. And then they go to the next step. And notice how I'm not done with this page. This is where I'm at. I created the first 3 videos. And then now, so I have this page from another funnel that I'm using, but I'm just replicating it with this branding. So now I'm going to get to step number 4, which is very simple: install the share code, right? And so this is where I give every single person that's going to use this, I give them the share code right here. So it's very easy to replicate. So you could take it from right here too. I've already created the share code. It's back there. Just wait a little bit until I finish this setup page tonight. And then, when you download it, it'll be all correct. So I would not install this tonight. Give me a day to finish this. I'll give this to you as a gift. You can do whatever you want with it. And like I said, it's only promoting Power Elite System itself. So anyway, the share code for it is going to be 344762-veterans 500. And in this little video, it already shows them how to install a share code, but it was for another funnel. Obviously, the branding is off right there. So I'm just going to replicate. I'm going to do this video again, like 2 minutes, to show people how to copy and paste this share code and install it in the back office. And so once I put that video on my YouTube, it's going to change here. Okay, I'm going to put it here. And then the next thing after they install the share code, well, then is going to be step number 5, to go into the Manage Websites section and link the domain that they got to this funnel, which when they install the share code, the name of the funnel, it's going to be Veterans 500, right? So I tell people, and I show them in the video, this is how to get to that section. This is how to click on Manage Websites. This is how to pick the proper domain that you want to set up. And this is how to click on the proper funnel to set up by looking for the name of it, Veterans 500, in the list of websites. So when they do that, everything's automatically set up for them. And then after that, they've got a complete funnel ready to go, and they've got a link. So all they need is traffic. So I do not stop at just giving people the education on how to replicate my funnel. I need my team getting traffic immediately. I don't want them to get lost on Twitter or Facebook for the next 17,000 months trying to figure that out. I want them to know, hey, while you learn to be a masterful connector on Facebook, let's just get traffic now, right? While you play around on Facebook and master that skill. So step number 6, get traffic. And I show them exactly where I get traffic, right? So this little video is just, hey, here's where I get traffic. Just click the button below and you're going to get traffic here. Here's how to order traffic. Here's how to give them your link to your capture page. And now you've got a teammate that has replicated your funnel and is getting traffic. So within 24 to 48 hours, they will start getting traffic. They will start getting opt-in leads. People will start watching the presentation and they will start getting orders. And that's how to force duplication and replication to happen on your team. But I can be in Hawaii while they do this because it's living on this page, right? I just got to make sure that they know how to get to this page. So anyway, beneath that tutorial video on how to get traffic, again, I link with this button. I actually link to a place where they can get good quality traffic at a decent, good price, right? And then after that, and this is the things that you'll want to change, obviously, is then I want to plug them into my training, right? Now that they got traffic, remember the Power Elite System protocol, the simple protocol: get in, get all in. Number 3, get traffic. Number 4, plug into training, right? So I'm just living the protocol because I've showed them how to get a funnel set up, how to get in, how to get all in, how to get traffic on step number 6. Now, step number 7 is plug into training, right? And so these are some ideas for you. If you want to be a leader on your team, this is something you're going to want to think about doing on your own later as well. Yes, I plug people into the Power Elite System Facebook group. Yes, of course, I lead them into the back office, into the training center. But if you want to really lead a team and bond together, you're going to want to create your own group to help your direct referral teammates out, and then their teammate until they're ready to make their own, right? So let me just give you the way I do it. And you can do it your own way, but this is what I do. I like to plug people into the Power Elite System back office training, obviously, right? I'm teaching the same system. They're teaching the same system. Their people are teaching the same system, and so on and so on and so on. Duplication. It's not about what you can do. It's about what you can duplicate if you want to blow up this kind of deep team building compensation plan. Okay. So number one, absolutely, I want him to go to the Power Lead System back office training. Number two, here's where I have my own Simple Freedom Mastermind Facebook group. You want to have your own. Maybe your sponsor already has your team group. That's great, right? That's all I'm saying is make sure you're plugging in. Be a good sponsor. Be responsible for your business and lead your direct referrals wherever you are getting your training. And when you are ready, you're going to want to build your own training Facebook group, right? In addition to the Power Lead System stuff too. Right? You're going to want to set up your own fan page to train them with daily updates on Facebook. And you're going to want, at some point, you're going to want to create a training blog using Power Blog. Part of the tools you have in the product line of Power Lead System is you can create unlimited blogs. Well, if you set up a blog for your own marketing, that's great. How about also setting up a blog where you post training updates for your team, videos and posts and images and stuff that they can use, right? Daily training videos, daily training updates for your team. Down in the future, I'm just walking you into your future. If you want to make the big leveraged passive income in this kind of business model, only leaders make big money this way, in this model, right? So as soon as possible, we want to help you learn how to step into your own leadership, how to become your own leader of your own team. At some point, you're going to want to do that. How do we do it? I keep it real simple. Here it is. Power Lead System back office and Facebook group, obviously. And then your own team Facebook group to help your own direct referrals. Then a simple fan page where you can post daily updates, and a simple blog where you can post your daily training updates as well. For some people, just a fan page will be enough. And for other people, just a blog with Power Blog will be enough, right? Some people will want both for whatever reasons, right? But this is how I do it. It's 4 simple little things, and your team is surrounded by mentorship, support, customer service, training updates, informational updates every day. It's just a well-rounded business. So I invite you to do that. And then after that, I reiterate that the most important thing to do is get traffic to your site. Nothing can happen if you do not advertise your business in some way, shape, or form. And let me put everything to a rest right now. Somebody might say, well, I'm just trying to do free stuff on Facebook. Well, you know what? That's powerful. That's awesome. Of course it works. I do that every day too. I also own every single training course on Facebook that we have in the back office as well. Okay. If you have not done that, then, because here's a lot of times what you hear, well, I'm going to wait until I learn how to generate free leads on Facebook first. And my question is, well, how long have you been trying to learn how to get Facebook leads for free right now? Oh, the past 7 years. Well, maybe we should try a little something different. If you're not generating leads from Facebook and you've been trying to do Facebook for a considerable amount of time, then my next question is, okay, great. So you've been already trying to do stuff for a while. Why don't we try to do something different? Because if what we're doing now is not working, if we keep doing that, we're going to keep getting the same result. It won't be working 6 months from now, 6 years from now, right? So let me ask you this. Have you bought our Endless Free Leads 2017 course? Do you have access to our Facebook training courses? There's 2 of them in our very own back office. No. Well, are you a gold member? Yes. Well, have you gone through that training? No. Well, then why are you fumbling around Facebook without a proper education? You're not going to learn any other job. You won't learn how to be an accountant that way. You won't learn how to be a good lawyer by missing school and not going through the training, right? You're not going to know how to litigate. You might know how to read a book about law, but you're going to get eaten up and chewed up and spit out in a court of law trying to litigate without being trained well, right? Same thing for a doctor, same thing for a real estate agent. Get into the back office and actually go through the training. Don't just wing it, because when you just wing it on Facebook, you end up just spamming and ticking off a whole bunch of people, right? Do you know that if you do not know what you're doing, you can kill the future of your business on Facebook just as fast as you can learn to market on it well and generate leads. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. We have training in the back office for that for a reason. I see people every day that are building their business using Facebook. I also see, unfortunately, people every day that are shooting their business in the face because they're on Facebook and doing it wrong. Right. So anyway, just had to do that side rant, but because I meet a lot of people and I'm like, why aren't you getting traffic to your site? Hey, Franco, it's, I'm having trouble getting sales. Okay, well, the sales is a function of how many leads are coming through your information system right now. How's your pipeline looking? How many leads are you getting? How much traffic are you getting in your system, and how many leads are you getting on a daily basis? And they say, well, none. Well, what are you doing to advertise your business? Have you bought traffic? No. And we go through the whole Facebook thing, right? So I ask them, well, if social media is not getting it done for you right now, why in the world haven't you gotten the simple autopilot traffic that we talk about every single day at Power Lead System? And don't tell me you can't afford traffic, because it's very, very affordable. And I see you've joined like 5 new programs in the last 5 weeks, right? So, I mean, you see people jumping from program to program to program, but they don't advertise any of their programs. So a funny thing happens to a business that does not advertise their business. That funny thing is nothing. Nothing can happen, right? So the most important thing is, once you have a site set up that can collect leads for you and present an offer, get traffic to your site, right? So, I mean, my team hears this every single day. This is 99% of my posting to my team is get traffic to a good funnel, replicate a funnel, get traffic to a good funnel. Just start there and refine it from there. If not, you're really not in business. If you're too scared to advertise your business, you're really not in business. You're playing a game, you're doing a little hobby thing. That's cool. But, probably not worth it to chase your sponsor around 8 hours a day if you're not really advertising your business. I'm just saying. So, at the end, this is exactly what I tell people. Look, if you're really serious about making money, once you have this set up quickly, like 15, 20 minutes, then you just want to click on this button and just get traffic to your site. Step is plug into our training. Because when you plug into our training, I'm going to have a little bit more time to explain to you why it's so important to just get a funnel set up and drive traffic to your site. So the training emphasizes the method, right? And so that's what I do right there. And now high tech, but we also have high touch. At the bottom here, I always like to put a section like this in my funnels that says, hey, look, if you have any questions, contact me below. Right. And so remember in the second video, step number 2 was to also install your Facebook link into the back office of Power Lead System. It's because in the funnels that I create, the pages I like to create, I like to make a direct connection where whoever is using this, whatever affiliate teammate is using this funnel, I want them to have this button. So where their prospect, if they do have questions and want to contact them, can just simply click on a button and they go right to your Facebook and they can send you a message. Look what it says below. It's pretty generic. It says, I'm your sponsor. I'm here to help you succeed. Click the button above and message me anytime. This helps to attract people to your social media Facebook account. Remember, I also teach in our follow-up process, in your follow-up emails, your follow-up contacting your prospects, to always, always, always make sure you invite them to go to your Facebook and ask you questions directly there. It's because Facebook has a magical ability to help you create rapport and create trust with individual people. And now it begins to feel like they're not just in a sales funnel, they're actually connecting with a human being and collecting really good customer service. And that helps them feel at ease and comfortable asking you specific questions later as they keep coming back to the hangout, to the training, to your presentation videos. Okay, so it's very important to have this in your funnels, a direct connection, because no matter what their question is, you're always going to answer the question directly and go, yeah, we have training. Oh, sure, we support you. I'll support you. Yes, I'm going to help you set up your own version of this system. That's exactly what it's about. And yeah, so just go back. You're always going to do this. You're always going to invite them back to the sales page, right, to watch the video and sign up. So that's why this is powerful. So contact me. That goes right to your Facebook. And then I always end with, people, even if they do this absolutely click by click correctly, at the end, it's a couple of steps that they've never taken before. They may be a little bit info overloaded, a little bit confused, even though it's simple, but they get to the bottom of this page, they're like, okay, I did everything, okay, by traffic. Okay, what do I do next, right? So I always just reassure them with putting something like this at the end. What to do next. You want them to know exactly what to do next. Number one, order traffic. Your funnel is set up. The next step is order traffic. Number two, send the traffic to your main link, your lead capture page. Number three, plug into training. And number four, send your new teammates when they buy to this very page. And now, of course, you can set up a direct link where people can come to your setup page. As you can see over here, remember, I was working with the domain simplefreedomveterans.com. So in that process, let me show you the three links that I create that make it really organized for you. So the very first link, obviously, the lead capture page is just the main domain, the root domain, right? Simple, in this case, simplefreedomveterans.com. Now the presentation page, check this out, is I create a subdomain in the Power Lead system and I call it video, right? That's the video sales page. So video dot whatever your domain is.com. So in this case, video.simplefreedomveterans.com. That's the second link. Now what do you think the setup page, let me give you a big hint. What do you think the setup page link is? It's setup, right? So then I run people over to setup.simplefreedomveterans.com or whatever link I have, right? Let me show you how it's working on another funnel that I have. Let me go into the back office really quick and show you where this funnel was born, right? So I'm in the back office here. Make sure you're all green, all green, all green. The most money you can make. Just, man, let me help you make $500 days, $1,000 days. Make sure that they're all green. Okay? Everyone get it? All right, let's go inside. So websites, hover over web pages. Come on over to my web pages. Now, hold on to your eyes. We're going inside the matrix. I've had this for a very long time. I've created a lot of pages. Don't get scared. Here we go. So we're here. All right. So now the pages I've been working on most recently are the veteran funnel is right here. See the veteran funnel, and I name it Veterans 500 LCP for lead capture page. Always organize how you title your pages so that they're nice and tight and they stay together. It's the easiest way to stay organized here. So Veterans 500 is what I called that funnel. LCP is the lead capture page. SP is the sales page, right? Veterans 500 sales page. And then the Veterans 500 setup page is here. But look at where it was born from. So I also copied it over here to a funnel that I call Viral Simple Freedom. Again, this is just a funnel that I use to resell Power Lead System itself, okay? So let's open this up and I'll show you. It'll look familiar. So this, and let me pause it real quick. All right, so this is a Power Lead System funnel that I set up for one of our own funnels for my team, right? So you could, the background image is different, and notice how the video image is the same as the background image? Well, that's the same thing I'm doing with the veteran campaign, right? If we go all the way back up, look at the video, same background image, matches the site. It just looks polished that way, right? But it's the same one. That is the same exact funnel. I just made a copy of it. I made a copy of it. Let me see. Where'd it go? It was that funnel, and it is, where'd it go? Did I get rid of it? Let me find it again. Hold on. There it is. Yeah. So in this funnel, it's the same setup page, guys. Look, right? So all I change is the background image, and then I create new little tutorials just to show people how to hook it up. But look, it was the same exact thing. Step number one, get Power Lead System. Step number two, buy the domain in PLS. install your affiliate links into the system, install the share code, link the domain to the funnel that you just installed with the share code, then get traffic, then plug into training, and then plug into Power Lead System. And if you have any questions, contact me there. What to do next, order traffic, send traffic to your link, plug into training, send new teammates to this page. See how that happens? I just went into the back office like this. Let me show you. I went into the back office and I knew that it was this one, Viral Simple Freedom Setup Page. Once you have it once, like if you take my share code tonight and just install it, you're going to have these pages. And later on, as you feel more comfortable, after you do the training in the back office, I'll show it to you right now. What time is it? Oh, we're doing good. Then you're going to be able to pick that page. And if you want to make your own version with your own branding, you're going to have the education to do it. You're going to come in here and find the page that you want to replicate in your My Web Pages section, right? So for example, I took this one and I just went all the way over here and I clicked on copy, just right here, copy, right? And when you make a copy of any page, it's going to open up in the editor. Let me show you how this happens. So it opens up in the editor right here. See, and it tells you already, hey, this is a copy of your viral whatever page, right, that you created. You're creating this on this day. Well, right here, you can come in here and name this, you know, your super duper new funnel number, 7 or whatever. And you give it a new name. And now you just keep following through, saying, okay, what do you want the title keywords to be? And you can adjust that, right? So I looked at this and I go, okay. So this is going to be a veteran funnel. So I'm just going to put the word veteran in here somewhere. And so I just refined the title name a little bit so that instead of saying Simple Freedom PLS, it says Simple Freedom Veterans 500 PLS, right? Things like that, very common sense things. And you make your adjustments, right? Add your description, add your keywords, and there you go. I'm not going to actually make a new page right here. I'm just showing you how to do it. So let me go back to the original page from before. And so anyway, that's where your pages start showing up. See how it put it in here already? So I can come in here and click on edit and play around and refine this page. I can use that as a test page and just play with it. And you go to training and come and use this as my test dummy, my driver dummy or whatever, test drive dummy, and you can use that page as that. But right now I already, I don't need it. So I'm just going to click on the X here and delete it, right? Any page that you make, if you mess around with it and just want to get rid of it, you can also delete. So I'm going to go ahead and delete it. I have enough of a mess back here anyway. So it's going to take it away. And there we go, right? So here's the Veteran 500 setup page. I can go in there, make tweaks on it. All right, so now let me show you exactly step by step where I learned how to create this funnel. And so I'm going to click right here. I'm going to hover over training. I'm going to click on training area. And I'm going to show you how to get really dangerous really fast. Click to log into your training area. I'm telling you, we should be charging monthly for this training center. It is gold. You learn how to create your own funnels and you learn how to share them and replicate them across a team of affiliates that want them. Now you have a reason for them to join with you, right? That's what I'm saying. So anyway, once you're in the training center, you want to add more value to yourself by learning these skill sets. So after you come in here, where is it? Is it on this training or this? It's in here, system video. Click on system video. Check this out. The very first one, it says creating shareable sales funnels from A to Z, my friends. Open that gold mine up. Now, please don't go in here and try to become a master sales funnel creator if you do not already have a very simple done-for-you funnel that we've already built for you and you're creating leads and sales, okay? Get some leads and sales first, but then come in here and learn how to do this, right? And this is, I promise you, my funnels are so simple, but they work very, very well. But they're so simple because I just came in here and I literally came in here and watched the intro video. It says, watch this first. So I watched this first. That's exactly what I did. right? And Neil Guest teaches you exactly what he's doing. And right down here, he teaches you what this video entails, right? So number one, important overview of page content, sneak peek of all 3 company style funnels that he's going to show you how to create. And then he tells you right here, notes, and then he tells you right here, click here for more lead capture and sales page choices. Because remember, all you need is a template. From a template, you can make all the adjustments. You can change the background image. It teaches you how to do that. You can change that, the headlines, I mean, everything. All you need is a template. So he's also linking you over to our Power VIP and the My Share Codes page right here, where if you click on that, it opens up the page where he shows you different styles that you might want to use for your own funnel. But see, I didn't want to start at the very, very, very beginning like this. So all I did is I just went into the funnels that I was already using and made a copy of it, right? So that's an even shorter shortcut. So then right after that, funnel A, video number 1, I watched this and I watched him do that. And I said, man, I can do that. Imagine the only thing I've been missing, I was creating capture pages and I was creating independent presentation pages left and right and share coding them, right? What I was not doing, I was not linking them together as a sales funnel with a follow-up email campaign. And I was not providing the setup page so they can be easily replicated by new teammates. That's what I learned how to do in these videos. Once I got that, I said, well, holy smacks, it just got a lot more valuable. And then I went back to my existing funnels. I started creating the setup page for them. And now I've got funnels where teammates from all across Power Lead System can just on their own, without me having to do it for them or without me being there, they can just follow the tutorials and click, 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 and replicate. So I have a self-replicating team. And when I show you in the overview hangouts on Wednesday, and when I show you in some other images and videos that I do on training, when I show you how my email inbox fills up with sales from teammates and from me and direct and indirect and all that stuff, you know, where my inbox is blown up with upgrades and sales and this and that. The reason why it's blowing up so much more this year than it did in years prior is because now my business is not totally dependent on me replicating team by team their system. Now, part of the system is the setup page where they can click, click, click and replicate it themselves and get traffic. Can you imagine? You know, once you have a self-replicating funnel sales system where it leads your new buyers, your new affiliates, exactly to how they can replicate it and get traffic to it, well, of course you're going to get better results. That's a passive cash flow bank account there. That's going to create that. So see all these that I'm showing you? This is really good. In funnel B, training video number 1 here, I'm not sure if this is the one. This might be the one. Yeah. See, this is the actual one where he taught me right here. And he gives me the share code for it. Share code for a generic getting started directions page, a setup page. That's where I learned how to do it. Then once I replicated his, you know, I looked at it and I said, okay, cool. I want to do this a little bit different and that a little bit different. But I had the entire working model immediately available to me. I just share coded it from right here. And then obviously I just put the same background image so it matches all of my funnels. So you learn how to do everything right here in these funnels, my friends. But I wanted to show you the finished product. What I did not show you yet is the email. So here's what I do to link them all together. This training is going to show you. Let me get back to getting started here. So when you create your pages, you're going to see them in the website section, web pages, my web pages right here, click, right? So now you're going to see them all here, right? And you're going to create a domain name for this funnel. And they're going to link all together. And once you have that done, then what you want to do is create your email campaign and you want to match the name. So you know it matches, like for example, we've been talking about Veterans 500, just a random name I came up with, Veterans 500. So if I go to email now, the email section, emails, and I go to view or edit campaigns just to show you that I've already created it, you would hit add campaign to add it fresh. But so I come in here and I open up this list right here, and I'm going to go all the way down to Veterans 500. It's all alphabetical, right? All these email campaigns. And where is it? There it is right here. See this one right here? Veterans 500. Right now, I only have 3 messages. That's all I need for right now, because I teach people how to send out their own emails, their own broadcast, not to really rely on copy swipes all the time, because if everybody in the world is copying the same copy swipes, when people tell me, hey, why are all my emails going to the spam box or whatever? Well, it might be because so many affiliates are sending the same exact email that you need to change them up a little bit. So I'm not really a big proponent of making these big gigantic campaigns that are share coded, where you've got like 50 emails and everybody's using the same emails. I love duplication, but when it comes to email marketing, things are changing so fast out there. You want deliverability. I'm creating campaigns with maybe 5 to 7 emails, but even those, I tell my own teammates, hey guys, after a while, get in there to your emails and just make some tweaks, make it sound different, make it sound like you talk, not like I talk, right? And just tweak them up a little bit. The code, don't mess with the coding, don't mess with the clickable links and all that. If you're brand new, don't mess with that stuff, but change the message, change the words. Just say the same thing in a little different way. You know what I'm saying? Because that could be a big reason why sometimes, people say, well, my emails are not landing in the inbox and blah, blah, blah. Well, if all you're sending out is a bunch of canned emails that people have been using for 10 years, chances are they're going to get caught up in a spam box at some point. That's just my feeling on it. So anyway, here it is, Veterans 500 email campaign. You can always expand it once you have it. You can add your own emails to your own campaign, which is cool. And so that's the email campaign. So now then there's a section here when you have all of your pages created, lead capture, sales page, setup page, and the follow-up email campaign. Now you're ready to use the funnel duplicator, the sales funnel duplicator. Once you create your pages, it's exactly the way you want them, and you have your email connected to your lead capture page is connected to the sales page is connected to the setup page. Everything is connected. The right bone is connected to this bone, and the ankle bone's connected to your this bone, right? Once it's all connected, then one of the last steps is you can come to the sales funnel duplicator and click here. And look at all these funnels I've been creating now, right? I share them with my team, like bonuses. Hey, if you go all in, I'm going to let you use this funnel. And if you're not all in, you're not going to get these funnels, right? And it's just, hey, it's business, right? We want to motivate people to get all in, man. Let's help you create those $500 days for yourself. But if you're not positioned to earn $500 in this program in a day, or $1,000 with 2 upgrades, you're going to miss it. So I like to create motivational ways to help people get all in. So anyway, what you do is down here, whatever domain name you set up for your new funnel, you want to pick it out of this list, right? So for example, the one that I've been working on was simplefreedomveterans.com. Where is it at? Is it not here because I already set it up? It might, right here. See, Simple Freedom Veterans, right? Whatever the link is though. And then it brings you to this page where now it's pulling in on that domain. You've got Veterans 500 lead capture page, you've got Veterans 500 sales page, and you've got the email campaign Veterans 500, right? And the setup page you add it whenever you want when you share code it. And then you create your share code for it. Here's all my share codes, right? So I created already the Veterans 500 share code right here it is when I first set it up, right? So you create your share code down here at the end, create your share code for that funnel. Step number 2 is give it a short description for this sales funnel, call it something. That's where I came up with Veterans 500, right? And then step number 3 is describe the purpose of the first web page of the sales funnel, and that was to become a prospect for whatever I want, right? And then step number 4 is that you take a screenshot of the capture page, right? A little small one, like 400 by whatever, and upload that, and it's going to use it because when people go to the back office to attach a sales funnel, it's going to have that little icon. And that's it. You click on create and it creates your funnel. And now you can share it with your team. And when they get a domain name and then they click on manage websites to come and hook it up, right? Let's say they wanted to hook up in that domain right there. And then they come here in the sales funnel section. This is where that little picture I was talking about comes up, right? And this is where the name of the funnel comes up. And it's my funnel, so it's not going to be here, right? But it'll be Veterans 500 will be here. See, I have easy automatic system, right? Different pages have their own different little icons, their own little thumbnail images. That's where that's created, where you pick a little picture and pop it in there. So now your sales funnel looks totally professional, even with its own little icon, and your teammates can come back here and go, oh yeah, that's the one, right? And click it, select it, and then click to save their choice, and boom, they've got an entire sales funnel ready to go. And then remember, they go back to the setup page to figure out, well, what do I do next? Right? What do I do next? Well, then they come to the setup page, whether it's this funnel setup page, tells them exactly how to set it up and get traffic, or if it's this funnel, same thing. I just change the background branding of it and that's it, right? But now I can create different brands and get whatever target niche market I want, right? And go after it. So I'm going to be, discussion forum and tweeting and YouTube video and Facebooking and sharing news items and blogging about things having to do with helping veterans and the liberty movement. And now I have a link, Simple Freedom Veterans, that I can share with them. And so it's like minds attracting like minds, and they get to a business opportunity page, but it's geared toward that genre where I want to attract like-minded people. Does that make sense? You can do this for weight loss. You can do this for people into travel, hot rods, Harley Davidsons, chopper bikes, motorcycle clubs, whatever you want. Your imagination is the only limit, right? So anyway, they can come here and now, okay, I've set it up, but now I'm confused. What do I do next? I've set it up. I'm ready to go. Well, remember, it's get traffic. So then they can come back here and just boom, click here to go get some traffic. And then what's the next thing? Plug into training, right? So then they plug into training here. Hey, Franco, I've got a new teammate came in. What do I do now? I made a sale. Dude, I made a sale. What do I do now? What do I have to do with this new sale? Right? Just make sure that you lead them to this setup page so they can set it up and they can get traffic. That's all this is. Then you're teaching your new people to get in, get all in, get traffic, and plug into training. Again, the Power Lead System simple protocol for full-time income. Step number 1 is get in. Step number 2 is get all in, earn on everything. Step number 3 is get traffic. Step number 4 is get to our training hangouts, plug into our training. That's it. And that's all you want to teach your team to do. Duplicate that and you can create a 6-figure full-time income. And then at the end of the page, remember they connect to you right here. And what do you do next? Hey, have you ordered traffic? No, I haven't done that. Okay, go do that then. Your funnel is ready. Go order traffic. Okay, yeah, I did order traffic. What do I do next? Well, have you plugged into our training? Have you gone through the Thursday training? No, I have not. Okay, start with the first one. He shows you on every single one how to get the recordings. Start on the first one and go from there. As long as traffic is coming in, if your prospects have any questions and you need help, contact me here. Let's keep it simple and let's make you money, right? And so anyway, I wanted to share with you a beginner's training to creating your own funnel pages. And make sure you steal the share code and just pop it in your back office, even if you don't use it. It's right here, guys. It's right here. It's my gift to you tonight, just so you can have a template that you can play around with and change however you want. But this is a complete marketing funnel where you can learn how to create your own now, okay? And so that share code is 344762-veterans500. Install that in your back office. Let me show you how, just so you have it, How to install the share code. Well, copy that share code, right? And then hover over websites. Hover over web pages, go to the right, go all the way down to my sharing codes right here, pop that open, And now, if you haven't share coded anything, if you haven't installed any share codes or created any, you're going to have nothing in this list. I have a lot. Okay, I've been using this for a long time. And these are the ones that I've used from other people, right? So they're all there. But you're going to see, if you don't have any, you're not going to see any in here. But down at the bottom, it's going to say get contact under the share code. And this is where you're going to come in. You're going to right click. You're going to copy that share code in here, just like this. Watch. Let me go down to, let me get the right one. Let me go down to the share code. So you just grab the share code, and my gift to you, right? Grab it from here, copy that one, and then you're gonna come back here, and here on this page, just right click, paste, boom, 344762-veterans 500. Click on submit, and now you have those pages at least in your back office. And as you go through the training, feel free to just mess around and break those pages. You know, you could always start over. Okay, guys? So there's the share code. I showed you how to begin to create your own targeted niche funnel so you stand out from the crowd and your team stands out, and it's a fresh message tailored to wherever you're promoting on social media, videos, blogging, this and that. There's a capture page. There's a sales presentation right here of Power Lead System, right? Attention Veterans, Liberty Movement Patriots. Your own little intro videos, I'll teach you how to do that next week. PowerPoint marketing. Next week, PowerPoint. Simple PowerPoint marketing. Make your own little PowerPoint intro videos, and then let a system like this do the rest of the heavy lifting for you. So people come through your intro, they see that, they see the comp plan video, they come down here, they see the offer. Oh my goodness gracious, 7-day free trial. You know, there we go. And then they click here to get to the setup page. Right? Then they get to the setup page, which is here. And I'm going to finish it tonight. I've got a couple of videos to make, and this is all good to go. And so you're going to have the capture page template as a template, the sales page as a template if you want to mess around with that, and the setup page right here. And as a matter of fact, this setup page alone is easier to work with as a sales page as well, because all you got to do is copy it, change the background image. Our training shows you how to do that. Change the headline, put whatever presentation video you want, take away whatever you don't need, right? And have a button right there, and just bam, you're good to go. You can make that into anything it needs to be, and you still have the setup page, and you can lead people on your team exactly where to go to actually get traffic too, right? Because that's the deal, taking action. All right, so there it is. Remember, the training is in the back office here under System Video, creating shareable sales funnels from A to Z. Guys, it's all here under one umbrella. How great is that? So that's a wrap for this week's Internet Marketing Training, Power Lead System Thursday night training. This is going to play recorded nonstop 24/7 on your version of this page. Remember to rewind, watch the very beginning of this video. I show you how to replicate this page. I show you how to get your prospects. We've already written an email invite. Just click send to your list, get them to your version of this training page, give away free training, and people get excited about using the tools and taking action. Build your business one person at a time that way with a lot of smart leverage and automation. So with that, I'll see you guys live next week for the beginner training to PowerPoint presentation creation. And from there, I'm going to teach you how to do your own Google Hangouts for your own marketing. Okay, but next week, PowerPoint basics for sales video creation for your internet business. Okay, so I'll see you next week. Bye for now, guys. Have a good one. If you have any questions, ask down below in the comments, and I'll stick around for a couple of minutes. If you have any specific questions, remember, you can always ask inside of the Power Lead System Facebook group over there too. So I'll see you there. Bye for now. It's been awesome.